to do was to get some start counseling, and you've done that. He does have some time, and there is a fine court cost on here. Can you make any payment on your fines?
Not today, but next week I will.
Okay. Keep working on your treatment. I'll see you back in about a month. Let's make it August 7th. August 7th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Megan McCormick, case number TRC 12181, CRB 1286, and CRB 11716.
And you had a review hearing, well, it was actually the 18th. There might have been some confusion about that, since I think it might have been told the 19th, and that was
Yes, Your
actually a
Honor.
holiday.
Yeah, I came over here last Friday and it was closed, and then I had drug court on Monday, and I moved into aftercare, so I wasn't able to come Monday, so that's why I'm here now.
What drug court are you in?
Cabell County.
Okay, Judge Howard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, you still have some community service to do. You've done some, you did 6 hours since the last hearing, so,
She has some to turn in, Your Honor.
okay.
Appears to be 8 hours.
Okay, I'll cancel any warrant if it, I don't think it'd been actually issued yet, but if it had been, it should be canceled, and I'll reschedule you. Does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
Well, I have drug court classes on Friday, so
Mondays are better?
yeah, if possible.
Let's do August the 10th. That's a Monday. August the 10th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Shannon Elliott, case number CRB 26349, A and B.
And are you Shannon Elliott?
Yes, sir.
Did you receive a copy of the charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there's two.
Yes, sir.
349 A and B. The A case is consumption of alcohol in a motor vehicle, and it alleges that on May 12th of this year in Rome Township, you were consuming alcohol in a motor vehicle. That's a 4th degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine, and that you had an open container of alcohol in a motor vehicle. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the two charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true.
Yes.
By doing that, you waive the rights to have a trial in lawyer. You
Yes.
understand that?
I missed my court date because I was in the hospital. I went and got mental health done, and then I'm doing outpatient at OVP. I got put on the Brixadi, and I'm doing counseling as well, and I work with Pacira.
Okay. Okay, this is from Athalia, and I've got a report that says May 12th, Truman Roberts and I, which is the Woodyard is the chief, on patrol in the village of Athalia, observed a vehicle traveling without registration plates. Stop was initiated, approached the vehicle. It was determined the registration had fallen down inside the rear windshield.
Yes, sir.
Made contact, there was an odor of alcohol coming from inside the vehicle. Female identified as Shannon Elliott, admitted to having alcohol inside the vehicle. Open container was observed. She stated it belonged to her solely. She appeared to be visibly intoxicated. The driver advised himself had been consuming alcohol and that the alcohol belonged to her.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. State take any position on this?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'll impose a $25 fine on each and 1 court cost.
Okay.
Do you need time to pay?
How much do I owe today?
That'd be $175 total.
I'll pay it.
I'm sorry?
I'll pay it.
You can pay it today?
Yeah.
Okay, see, the clerk is to the right as you get out of the courtroom. Guys, see the clerk, pay your fine and court costs, and you're finished.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus William Richardson, case number CRB 21-846, item B, CRB 21-566.
Okay, these are old cases, 21-846. Have been set for a hearing though, June the 8th of this year. And so as Mr. Richardson did not appear again. You admit that, sir?
Yeah, I was transferring facilities to come down this way from Cleveland.
Okay. You got a report from Southern Hope.
Yeah, I got a guy from here too. His name's Paul. Paul something.
You just started there June 20th.
Monday. Yeah.
The judge might need one.
I've got one.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll go along with you going to Southern Hope, agree with that. I'll cancel the warrant and set you up for another rehearing.
Thank you, sir.
So let's do it in about a month, maybe a little more. So August 7th will be your next hearing for review at 9 a.m.
Right.
Any questions, sir? Just do what the treatment is, program. They'll make sure you're here for your next hearing.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, sir. Have a good day.
No, $25 for each, and one cell
State of Ohio versus Mark Daniels, case number TRC 19-2674. Mark Daniels.
Mark Daniels is here. We had a hearing on Thursday, 18th, wasn't here then. He's here now. Do you have an explanation for missing on the 18th?
I didn't know there was no court Friday.
Okay. Can you pay anything on your fines today?
I paid it 2 weeks ago.
You paid on the 12th, I see. Okay, you gotta get your community service done. I'll set your next hearing for August the 10th. August the 10th, 9 o'clock. Cancel the warrant.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Sandra Curry, case number CRB 26389. Sandra Curry.
Ma'am, are you Sandra L. Curry?
Yes, sir, I am.
Ms. Curry, the state's alleging that at Fayette Township on June 24th, you knowingly caused Chavez Durham to believe you would cause serious physical harm to this person or property. That's aggravated menacing. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
I think so.
Do you understand the rights defendants have?
Yes,
How do you want to plead to this charge?
not guilty.
Do Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
I don't think I would qualify.
Okay, so you want some time to hire a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what we got in terms of when to set a pretrial. I could, set it on the 13th or any time thereafter in July, so that would be a little over 2 weeks. Do you think that's enough time for you to get a lawyer?
I hope.
Okay, let's set it for July 13th.
Okay, sir, I should have told you this in the beginning. My husband has kidney dialysis on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Okay, well, this is a Monday, so.
Okay. Okay.
July 13th will be your next hearing. It'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock, right back here at this court. I'm going to put down that you will hire a lawyer. And I'm going to let you sign a signature bond. And what that means is you're just going to sign a piece of paper that says, I promise I will come to court when ordered. And as long as you do that, you don't have to post any money. But if you don't show up, you get a warrant, and then you have to pay the $1,000 for not showing up.
Okay.
If you show up, you don't have to post any money.
I'm going to see if I have this date correct. July 13th at 10 o'clock.
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Not guilty plea is entered for you.
We're going to ask for protection order too.
Okay, I'm going to take it from what I read. It's not a problem for you to stay away from Mr. Durham, correct? You don't live around each other? Or,
I don't know him.
okay. Well, just stay away. That's going to be part of it. I'm going to work you not go around this person.
Okay.
She will have to get fingerprinted. So you'll have to, we're going to give you a form to take to the jail to get fingerprinted. That's something we have to do now on every case.
I'm sorry, would you repeat that, please?
You gotta go to the jail to get fingerprinted,
Okay.
and they're gonna give you a form to take. You don't have to stay there, but you just ring the buzzer, they'll come to the door, let you in, take your fingerprints, and then you can go.
Okay, where is the jail?
Across from the main courthouse in Ironton.
Okay.
Right
And
across
you
the
want me to
street.
do that today?
Well, before you come back to court, you don't
Okay.
have to do it today.
Okay, thank you.
So it's at the sheriff's office.
I know.
Just wait in the lobby, I'll be out talking to you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Shane Lyons, case number TRD 19-1235, A and B, TRD 19-181, CRA 10-929, 930, TRD 10-2070.
And sir, you're Shane Lyons?
Yes, sir.
Okay. These are all old cases, but we'll start with 19-1235. That's an arraignment. And it alleges that on May the 4th of 2019 at 7:35 p.m. in Fayette Township, you were driving under a suspended license. That's an unclassified misdemeanor as filed, maximum penalty 500 hours community service and a $1,000 fine. It's also alleged you had expired plates. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. And it's alleged you failed to appear for an arraignment back in May of 2019. 19-181 is a possession of drugs charge. It's alleged that you had a conviction on that, and you had a review hearing set June the 10th of 2019, that you failed to appear for that. Warrant got issued when you failed to appear. And then the last case is a traffic charge 10-2070. It was also set for review on June 10th of 2019, and it was on a driving under suspension. There was another charge that was amended. Let's see what it was amended from. It was a left to center, driving under suspension. Originally filed some sort of felony. Possession of drugs. It was amended to a misdemeanor. Attempted possession of drugs had been a felony 5. It was amended to an M1. Attempted possession of drugs. That's the way we felt to do. Do you understand these charges, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to these charges?
I want to just go ahead and plead guilty, Your Honor. I had to go do some time down in Texas, and I came back here a couple years ago. I'm working for a drug treatment facility, and I thought I had been paying on these fines. I had no idea I had these warrants out. I turned myself in when I found out that I did. I have a license now. I got everything straight with Columbus.
Who are you working for?
I work for JFT.
Where's that located?
That's here in South Point.
Okay. What's JOT?
Just for today.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
Over a year and a half.
You're living in South Point then?
I live in Ashland.
Actually.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I applaud you for coming in and trying to get this taken care of. So I'll withdraw the warrants. So you're lucky you didn't get nabbed on a warrant on these. So there have been warrants outstanding for a while.
I know. I'm very grateful for not, as soon as I found out I had it, I came right in.
I want to, support you in your recovery. So what we'll do, we'll just set them up for reviews. And my attitude about this, and I think it's the correct attitude, I applaud you getting in recovery, and I want to support you in your recovery, but it didn't wipe the slate clean. It doesn't mean like, well, all the stuff you did while you were addicted doesn't go away.
I know
It's still
that, Your
there,
Honor.
it's got to be dealt with.
That's why I'm ready to just face up to it and go ahead and get it over with. I have no problem paying the fines. I've been paying several fines to Columbus, South Point, and Cold Grove. And if I would have known that, I would have came right in. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
so you can pay here, or you can,
Well, I paid $100 to your clerks earlier.
on the website, or?
No, I just paid it cash.
Today, was that today?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can come in next week and pay like 2 or 3.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, now I'm gonna give you review hearings, Mondays or Fridays, does it matter what days?
No, sir, it don't matter. If I keep my payment up, do I have to still come in?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Periodically?
Friday would probably be better.
Okay. We'll make it the 21st of August, your first one, so I'm giving you almost 2 months before you gotta come back.
Okay.
August 21st at 9 o'clock.
Sounds
Next
good.
review hearing.
Yes, sir.
Once you get these completed, you can quick come to the hearings, and if you can't pay, if you do community service, you get credit toward your fine of $50 every day you do community service.
Well, I'm actually working 2 jobs, so I shouldn't have no problem paying.
Okay. August 21st, 9 o'clock is your next hearing. Your warrants are withdrawn.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
On the 19-1235 case, that was in the record this morning.
Yes.
Are we going to continue?
Oh, yes, we need
Or
to.
that's it?
He said plead guilty, so you haven't been sentenced on that last case, that 19-1235. So I
Okay.
need to sentence you on that. You say you do have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
You have that with you?
Yes, sir.
Can I see it? You can give it to me. Okay, he's got a Kentucky license.
But I am called all the way up to Columbus also, so I have to try.
It was issued December of '24.
Pardon?
I was just saying the date it was issued was December of '24.
Yeah, it took me a while to get it all straightened out.
Okay, so based on you coming in and your efforts, I won't impose fines on either one of those. I'll just order you to pay the court costs. So order him to pay court costs at the same review hearing date, August 21st. And you got that down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Be back here August 21st, 9 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Terry Hager, case number TRC 26383. Terry Hager.
All right, Terry Hager is here. He's got a bond up with Mr. Sowards, and I think you're a veteran, right?
Yes, sir.
But I think I've gotten some information from the VA. Are you still going?
Sir?
You still going to the VA for
Yes,
some
sir.
counseling? Let me check. I've got, pretty sure I got a text from Miss Rayburn. She's my liaison with the VA. Let me pull it up. Okay, she had contacted me about you and said you are going there. You had told me you were going to hire a lawyer. Are you going to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Okay. How do you want to handle this? You've got a shoplifting from Walmart and it's an OVI, so these are serious charges.
Your Honor, I think he pled guilty to those.
Think he already pled guilty?
Yeah, on
He
May
did,
the 1st.
May 1st. And he was going to go to VA for treatment. Okay. So you recognize that you've already pled guilty to both charges?
Yes, sir.
We were just going to let you go to the VA for treatment for a while.
Yes, sir.
And you missed a hearing. You were supposed to be here on May 22nd, and you didn't show up, and you had the bond, so we contacted Mr. Sowards, and I think he came out looking for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're here today. I'll let you continue to go to the VA, and then I'm going to send you once I feel like I know how you're going to do in treatment. Okay? I want to get a little more time in with you in the counseling at the VA and see how things are going. How do you think it's going at the VA? You think they're helping you?
I believe it will be a help.
Okay. Well, see, my experience is they got really nice facilities over there. I went over and toured them, and they're nice people. I mean, they seem very helpful. I mean, like they want to help you, and they'll do what they can to help you. So I want you to continue going there. I'm going to give you a new date to come back. Now, you got to come back, and if you don't, I'll have to get Mr. Sowards after you again. So let's make it easy to remember. Let's make it August 3rd. That's the first Monday in August, and it'll be a sentencing hearing at 10 o'clock. And I'll let Mr. Sowards know that you showed up, so he will quit bugging you about coming to court.
Okay. 10 a.m.
10 a.m., August 3rd. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Keep going to counseling, be back here on August 3rd, and Ms. Rayburn will probably give me a report before that date, so I'll know what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Candy Long, case number CRB 26390.
Ma'am, are you Candy M. Long?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. James is bringing you a copy of the charge. It's a disorderly conduct. It's a minor misdemeanor variety. Alleges June 25th, Union Township, you engaged in conduct that was offensive to other people or caused them inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm. It's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty, and that you were intoxicated. Minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, I do, but I wasn't intoxicated, sir.
Okay. I'm just going to set it for a trial.
I'll go ahead and plead guilty to whatever, so that's why I can get this one over with, because I've got another one here too.
What's your other one?
The 10th, for
Mr.
myself.
Smith?
You
Yes.
just, OVI judge, it's coming up sometime in July.
Well, maybe we just
Yes.
need to put them together.
We could judge, even though it's a minor misdemeanor, I don't mind if it, we can do that.
Well, that's for a review. She's supposed to be an OVP.
I'd
She's already
like
pled
graduated
guilty.
from there, sir.
Well, she may need to go back. If
I feel clean and everything.
if this is,
It was May 22nd that she was supposed to be an OVP, so it hadn't been that long.
okay. Let's see, what's her other case? You said an OVI?
It's an OVI, it was a second, and it was a high score and on alcohol, and she pled guilty on March the 20th, and sentencing has been delayed, and she's supposed to be an OVP.
Yes, she has been a patient with OVP in Placerville.
Okay.
I just wasn't aware she had a new charge or anything.
It's a disorderly conduct, and at least the allegation is there was some intoxication. She's denying it. Let's set it for this, you say August 10th? Is the date?
July.
July 10th.
July, yes, Judge, I'm here.
July 10th, so let's set this for a pretrial that day. I'll enter a not guilty plea for her. And we'll just fold it into the other case, Mr. Smith. It sounds like it is related. She can sign a $1,000 OR bond. I'm not going to make anything on this.
It's for the new children. It's just supposed to be here July 10th. Yeah.
Your Honor, we're ready to call the judge.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Mark Allen, Municipal, case number CRA 26388.
Nicole?
Mark Cimbala. Is that the jail? Sir, can you hear me?
Only a little bit.
Okay. Mr. Cimbala, my name's Judge Capper. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your arraignment hearing. The purpose of this is to make sure you understand what the charges are, take a plea, set hearings, that sort of thing. So before we start, let me give you your rights. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, everything you're saying is being recorded to be used against you later in the proceedings. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford an attorney. You have a right to bail, to make the state of Ohio prove this charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, I do.
The charge against you is aggravated menacing. The state's filed a complaint alleging that on June 23rd of this year in Fayette Township, you knowingly caused Madison Boyd to believe you would cause serious physical harm to the person or property of Nicole Dill.
I think we've got an error there, Your Honor. You're Madison, is that right? So
Should be
that
Madison.
second one needs to be amended.
To Madison Boyd.
Yes.
Okay. So the person that's alleged that you cause to believe you would cause physical harm to is Madison Boyd, not Nicole Dill. That is a first-degree misdemeanor charge. It carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand this charge?
Yes, I do.
And you do understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
A public defender is fine. I don't have any money.
Do you have a job?
I had one until I got locked up.
What were you doing?
I was serving at a restaurant.
Which, were you being paid by the hour?
It's based on tips.
What do you make in an average week?
Anywhere from 400 to 600.
Okay. What's the state's position on bond?
Your Honor, I have Madison Boyd here, and she's concerned that they have a child together. So that's the reason she normally has contact with him. And she says that there are issues with alcohol and mental illness, mental health that should be attended to. So we'd want to have him assessed for some treatment if he's going to receive an OR bond.
Okay. Do you have a medical card, sir?
I'm sorry, what you said?
Do you have a medical card? How do you pay for medical services?
I had insurance, but I lost it. So I'm on reapplying to get treatment.
I didn't understand the last thing you said.
I said I want reapplying for health insurance and hopefully can get the treatment.
Have you been in treatment before?
Yes, I have.
Where?
I was in sober living earlier this year at JFT.
Okay. Do you have a Ohio medical card or have had one before? Or?
I had one, but I don't right now.
Was the insurance through your employment?
No, it's through the state.
Okay, so that's what you.
So yeah, I lost it because if you make over like 1,800, they take it away.
Do you have a place to stay other than with Miss Boyd? You weren't living together, right?
Unfortunately, I do not. No.
Okay. You have been living together?
Oh yeah, we have. I thought you said would I have a place to stay?
They have been living together.
Okay. Does she want a protection order?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a place to go stay other than with her?
I do not know.
Okay. Do you have family that lives in the area?
No, I don't. They live in Florida.
He's been in sober living already, is that what he said, Your Honor?
Yes.
So maybe he'd be interested in,
Inpatient?
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
All right. Would you prefer to go to a faith-based program or a secular program?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Would you prefer a faith-based program for treatment or a secular program for treatment?
The second one.
Secular?
Yeah.
Okay. Focus, I'll let you talk with him, and then I'm going to have somebody call down and talk to you about getting in treatment, and we'll recall it after you've done your assessment. And I'll have you back here a few minutes later in the docket.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Clay, case number CRA 26387. And Seth Harrison is on that.
Yeah, she doesn't have to stay there, does she?
You don't have to stay there, just make sure you get the treatment. That's, I'll have to let you.
Jonathan Clay, new charge?
When we come back for another hearing.
Okay. Represent
Your representation?
Yeah, I did see it on the dockets, yeah.
Yeah, this is an arraignment.
I do represent the judge on a pending current charge.
All right, Mr. Clay,
Yeah.
you've got a new charge in your lawyer is here, is representing you on some other charges, Mr. Smith. The new charge is aggravated possession of drugs. It alleges that on June 23rd, in Fayette Township, you knowingly were in possession of a controlled substance. That substance was methamphetamine. That is a felony 5. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. You understand that charge?
Yes.
And you were appointed representative previously?
I was judging in the case of Monday.
All right, I'm going to appoint Mr. Smith to represent you on this charge. State's position on bond.
Well, I tell you what, I don't have anything about the prior charges that are pending.
I'd like to get a bond, I'd like to go back to work, so I can at least keep my job.
It's trespassing charges.
Okay.
It's coming up next week sometime.
Monday for,
Oh,
set for Monday for a pretrial.
Well, we'd like to see be in treatment just based on these allegations and the fact that he already has a case pending. Otherwise, we'd want to cash a surety bond of $5,000.
I'm fairly confident we cannot make it sure. Perhaps we have an assistant. Maybe it's not patient. I don't know. Call back up and see what somebody can tell.
Do you have a medical card, Mr. Clay,
Yeah, I got a medical card.
from Ohio?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have have you been in treatment before?
Have I?
Yeah.
I went to Ben Breeze before,
Okay. How long ago was that?
a little over a year or so ago. It's maybe 1 or 2 years.
Did you finish that program?
No, I had my trial come up right when I was getting out. I should have finished it. I spent enough days, but as I was just graduating, it was the same days as my trial that I ended up going to prison.
Okay. All right, hometown wants to talk with you. I guess somebody's going to talk to you about counseling, and then I'll have you back to do an assessment.
Now, what was that?
Going to have an assessment done about treatment for you. Then I'll have you back.
Good. Somebody going to talk to me, I guess?
Well, they're going to call.
Okay.
They're going to talk to you on the phone. Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Seth Harrison, the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRB 26353, A, B, and C. Logan Rife is on deck.
Your Honor, we had discussed about filing an NGRI for Mr. Harrison. If we put this back on the docket for Monday, I'll have that filed on Monday.
Okay.
It's good seeing how it's going on. Let's see.
They take any position on it?
Hey, I got yours.
Did he say you're going to file competency?
Yes.
Well, we're in agreement with that, and having...
The problem is going to be getting him into treatment because people, there are just not enough beds and they wait 4 or 5 months and they don't get accepted.
Unless
At ADH.
unless the state has another solution to
Well,
this.
the issue that I have at this time is that I've reviewed the video evidence of what happened, and it's worrying. It's troubling. I think there's a potential for violence there, and this young lady is very scared, and she has a right to be. And I think that there's mental health involved in this erratic behavior by this young man that I think that path needs to be followed, whether he ends up at ABH or not.
Does it arise to a felony level? Because unfortunately, misdemeanors have a hard time. They don't want to take misdemeanors. They want you to commit a felony before they'll take you into hospitalization.
It's aggravated menacing and resisting arrest. It's well documented. We got lots of video.
Well, I know, but
I understand.
my prediction is going to be he's not going to get accepted, even if there's a finding, I mean, that's been the history. There's a finding that they need treatment, they're gonna sit in jail until they exhaust their amount of jail times and they'll get dismissed. That's what's gonna happen. Just predict. Because we're one of, there's 79 counties in Ohio that are considered mental health deserts. We're in one, believe it or not, Lawrence County is in one of those mental health deserts. So, set it for Monday. Hope I'm wrong, but that's my prediction. All right, June 29th will be the next hearing.
State of Ohio versus Marty Tolliver, case number CRA 25757. And Logan Wright will be on deck.
Your Honor, can we recall Marty Tolliver? Now, that's one I needed to call the jail on.
Okay, we'll recall Mr. Tolliver later in the document.
State of Ohio versus Logan Wright, case number CRB 24512 A and B. Mr. Smith is the attorney.
All right, Roger Smith is representing Logan Wright.
I am, Judge. I have a bit of an update. Mr. Steyer represents the Judge Wallace Court. They had court yesterday. There was an offer made, potentially getting treatment with Judge Wallace Conner and let him know yet. We put this access seekers in treatment. He's going to be in jail for a little bit long slap.
Do you know when the next hearing is set?
I hear consent that hopefully Mr. Steyer and Mr. White from the judge.
Excuse me, Owen Brown. May I say something, please?
It's not about your case.
No, I talked to Jonathan Kincaid yesterday, sir, and he said if you allow me to go to treatment, he'll call him and he would have Judge Waller release me from Ironton Municipal Court.
That's not what I was told, but it could have been after.
He told me that yesterday after court. I had spoken to him.
After court.
Could you check with Mr. Kincaid?
John to recall it.
Okay.
I promise, sir, I really did speak to him yesterday after court.
I was after court, I'll call and confirm, that's fine.
We'll recall your case later in the document.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
We have several recalls, but we're not ready for those.
Okay, we're back to the cases here in court.
State of Ohio versus Chance New, case number PRC 253024 A and B.
Mr. Haslam's case set for pretrial.
Correct, Your Honor.
Yes. What about the community service?
Community service is entirely complete, Your Honor, I believe as of yesterday.
Yes, sir.
The only thing that remains outstanding is the dip course. Mr. New could not get into a dip course within the 2-week deadline given by the court the last time we were here. However, he is scheduled to do that dip course, I believe, on the 16th.
The 16th of July, I've paid my deposit.
Mr. Hill?
We're okay to move it again for him to do the, is that the question, to do the dip school?
Yeah, we're fine with that obviously as well, Your Honor.
We need a time waiver.
100% we'll give it to you.
The 17th? Is it, when's he starting with it?
The 16th of July.
Okay, so the 24th or after.
And just bear with me 1 second, Your Honor, I'm going to try to make the 24th. Your Honor, I'm not going to be able to do the 24th. I can do the 31st, though.
All right, July 31st will be the next hearing. Set it as a pretrial.
Okay.
10 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Melissa Hardy, case number CRB 26223, CRB 2616. Honors, Mr. Stretch, case you may. Melissa Hardy.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I've been out all week, but I didn't put the car.
Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This is from my mom. I don't read the whole thing.
Good.
Judge, can I hear it?
Yes. That's a very good report.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you.
What's the state's position on it?
Well, we're glad she had a good report, and we also read the letter from her mother, and that's encouraging too. They're getting their relationship back, maybe. So we'd like her to continue on and keep being successful.
Yes, Your Honor. Between 7:10 and 7:20, I'm not available. When August 24th is the only other unavailable date.
27th.
July 27th? Yes, that's fine.
July 27th will be the next hearing for Mrs. Hardy. 10 o'clock.
What about outpatient?
Okay. Judge, she wants to know if she can move to outpatient.
Well, that's up to what's being recommended.
Okay.
Is it being recommended or not?
So I'm going to get with her corresponding team, all her counselors, and I can bring you correspondence on that with the next court hearing.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Dora Atkins, case number TRC 265, A, B, and C.
I'm not sure what Dora Atkins is, Your Honor. I'll try to get in contact with her, so if we could just recall that.
Okay. Case will be recalled.
Yes. And I attempted to contact the jail, but the line's been busy, so
Okay.
that's a common problem.
State of Ohio versus Grady Diamond, case number CRB 26182.
So you're saying we need more lines?
Hey, that ring's busy, so I don't, and
My
that's,
dad used to say, poor people have 4 ways.
yeah.
Can't get through to the jail because we don't have enough phone lines. Orange County. Yes.
Good for you.
Let's continue to get.
It's a good report and indicates that they're recommending she continue.
Okay.
take it from her expression that she doesn't agree with it.
Well, I don't drive any, it don't matter. I mean, I don't have,
Your Honor, she'll follow the
Yeah.
what the court says.
yeah.
July 27th?
Yes, that'll work.
They will, however, change the net. Case numbers CRD 23-1859 A and B, CRD 2429, CRD 24635, CRD 24786.
Now, approach your honor.
So what's going on with the iron thing? Get that resolved yet? You got a pretrial set on that?
Wait, did I?
I mean, there's felonies still sitting here. I mean, I thought he had a felony went down to the common police.
He did. That was a legal conveyance of substances into the jail. He had 324 days that he could serve in this court as of January 20th. And I don't know whether he probably served some in between then and now, but I don't know what he has that's still pending here that.
Well, there's CRA 24290. Let's see what that is. I think it was a failure to comply, maybe.
Possession charge.
Possession.
Okay.
Possession of fentanyl was 24290. There was 24786. It's still pending. That was a criminal, there was a criminal damaging and trespassing. Is that the one that failure to comply with order signal of police officer, F3, still sitting there.
Your Honor, on May the 9th, 2025, I believe we reconciled all of those things with pleas. We reduced some things to misdemeanors, and he got a 6 months plus 6 months. So he got a year sentence in jail, and he went back to treatment after a few days.
I'm not seeing that.
I'm not saying that the possession charge was settled or this, I don't have anything on my screen except the preliminary.
There's no judgment entries on any of those.
On what date, Mr. Hill?
Pardon?
On what date?
Well, my notes indicate May the 9th, 2025.
Your Honor, on the 24786 case, it was reduced to an M1. Unless that is an M1, but it comes up as a CRA case, which is not an M1.
Which one, 786?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the failure to comply.
Wasn't sentenced.
But there's no sentence. And then the other CRA case is the same thing. No sentence, but an M1.
I don't have notes on that.
All right, so our recommendation was going to be a total of a year, 2 6-month sentences consecutive. And since then, he's got more credit.
So what happened on the conveyance case?
It was dirty.
It was what?
It was actually dirty. What Gary Sayers took me, like, Come to my
No,
house.
I meant, I thought he had a pending felony.
He does. And
He's out on bond, or?
Yeah, that was an Ironton case.
I know.
So it went through Ironton. Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, they switched it to the grand jury.
It's been, you waived it over to the grand jury, right? You waived that over the grand jury.
That's been a little bit ago, so let's see.
Not
where it
too long
stands.
ago,
Last month,
last month.
I bought it out to rehab it.
Is that just in the 3 commands? Was it on the charge?
Yeah, they said it was a drug draw. I ordered that there. Because I didn't go in there with it.
Nothing else has happened at this time except that the case has been transferred over there. And he has a $15,000 surety bond that was transferred over from Ironton Municipal. And it doesn't say anything about an arraignment or being released or anything, but obviously he's out.
He posted it.
Must have posted it, yeah. Yeah, he posted it, sure. So he's out on bond from there, and it doesn't look to me like he's been indicted on that yet.
Yeah.
How does the state want to proceed with this?
Well, he's in treatment now. That case will go to the grand jury. We don't know what's going to happen there. It's our belief, though, that he at least pled guilty to all of those things previously, and that he's either been sentenced or still needs to be sentenced. And the thing about it is that he's really had quite a history in this court, and all we've ever wanted him to do is quit getting himself deeper in trouble. We've given him these breaks that we hope would turn the corner for him. He's gotten himself in deeper trouble. We still want him to be in treatment. But we also think that he's earned a sizable sentence from this court on the cases that he's already pled guilty to, and have those suspended and hanging over his head to give him further motivation.
Suspended time would be fine, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, let's go through and try to clean this up.
Okay.
Start from the most recent and go backwards. 24, 786, 787.
On 786, Your Honor, there is a misdemeanor level failure to comply. So we are moving, if he will plead guilty to the misdemeanor level, we will move to amend that.
You okay with that?
And I guess also if they're in agreement to the sentence, which would be 2 6-month sentences consecutive, that's going to be our recommendation on everything that was pending.
And what case number are you on?
786, the F3, failure to comply. And then there's the criminal damaging and the criminal trespass along with that.
And look, there's a private person alleged to have had property damage.
He can't.
Richard Love.
All right, there is no restitution requested, and that was given to us by the victim on June 6, 2025. On that day, he went to treatment, and on that day, he had 328 days remaining on the sentence.
so 24,786 is amended to an M1 failure to comply. 24,787, criminal damaging is an M2, it's not an M1, it should be an M2. 787B, criminal trespass is an M4. So he's pleading guilty to all those, or you're admitting that he has pled guilty to those?
Yeah, we'll plead guilty to those, Your Honor. I have no notes that we actually pled guilty to any of these, but if we were doing...
I don't either, so.
If we have...
Must have been hallucinating.
It's just not in my notes, I review them, I haven't seen it. But if the state's going to recommend a suspended sentence on him, he has no problem with reducing any felonies to misdemeanors and pleading to them.
All right, do you agree with that, Mr. Dement?
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything you want to say about these 3 charges before I sentence you?
No.
Yes.
There's more. I mean.
Oh, I know, I'm just doing these, I'm going to go,
Okay.
it's going to take a while.
Okay, I just want to make sure that the
There's a
sentence.
pile of files here, I'm going to go through and clean them all up.
Okay.
I mean, y'all have extended grace to me beyond, I know, and I've realized that, and I feel like, I mean, like a switch has finally went off in my head, and I'm trying to head back to where I was at, like, way before this 4 years started, and that's where I hope to be. But
Okay, so let's start with the, you're getting that, where are you going? 24,786.
Okay, that's the most recent case, is the, okay.
No, 24,786 would be the most recent.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. On the failure to comply, $200 fine. Court costs. 180 days in jail. Now, is there some allegation that he's got jail time credit toward that?
He does have credit, Your Honor. I'm not exactly sure what that amount is at the
Well, what do you want to claim?
Well, this was discussed on June the 6th, 2025. He had 328 days remaining, so 32 days. Is that
Sounds about right.
300.
I don't plan on it.
I'm sorry, that's based on the fact that I was under, I guess, apparently mistaken impression that he'd already been sentenced to a year. So
32 days, Your Honor. That's, he says that sounds good.
Okay, so I'll suspend 148 days, give him credit for 32 days. And as a condition of a suspended jail sentence, he must complete treatment as set by the court. So you started OVP, and what I mean by that is, I may order you to, after you complete OVP, to continue with something else.
Yes.
Right. I've got that, I've
So
looked
he's
at it.
inpatient now, I take it.
Yes, he's inpatient.
We're contacting an outpatient, inpatient, sober living.
That's what I'm thinking, there's gonna need to be follow-up after you complete your inpatient.
Yes, that's definitely our recommendation.
That's what, my counselor and I have already contacted.
When will you be finishing inpatient?
I think it's, well,
Couple
let's say
weeks.
7/15.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's come back on the 27th. I know you're not gonna be here until the 27th.
Yes, that'd be fine, Your Honor.
Yeah, so his first review hearing will be July 27th. And I expect that you'll have something in place then for follow-up here.
So you want to set that as a sentencing, Your Honor, and just do all the sentencing that day?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and, I've already started, I'm going to finish it today.
All right.
Will be review hearings.
Review, okay.
That's complete treatment. Says must complete sentence, must complete
Community
treatment.
service.
Let's do 30 hours of community service.
Did you want me to stay on the case, Your Honor, since you said you wanted to set it when I was back?
I don't notice necessary. He's got
Okay.
the other case down, Common Pleas, he's got a lawyer on.
You can set it on when I'm gone, then, if you want to, closer to 15.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's do it to change the review date to the 17th, rather than the 27th.
Yeah.
So he'll be just getting out of inpatient. Okay, then 787, A and B. On the criminal damaging, $100 fine, court costs. $90 days in jail. And
Sign. I signed. Oh, you already signed? Sorry. I speak.
suspend 58. No restitution at the request of the victim. But another 30 hours of community service.
Did you say another 30 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that paper.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll know
And same review date, the 17th of July.
that's yours.
It's all I'm saying.
And he's got a criminal trespass, $25 fine on that. I'll do the only thing on those. Okay, so that file is done.
Yep.
Now, the next one, I think, actually is 24,635.
Yes, there is a 635 case.
And I found him guilty and delayed sentencing except for restitution. I ordered $763.28 in restitution.
Your Honor, was that 763.28?
Yeah, there's already an entry in the file on that. Anything you want to say on that? That's the one with Jeremy Harless.
I don't believe it does, Your Honor.
Okay. $100 fine, court costs. $180 days in jail. Suspend 148, credit for 32. Restitution 763.28 to Jeremy Harless. And I'm assuming that still hasn't been paid.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
July 17th for review. 9 o'clock.
July 17th.
Community service, Your Honor?
Yes.
Your Honor, is
I'm not going to do any community service. I'm sorry.
that concurrent or consecutive to the other 6 months?
Consecutive, but it's a totally different situation. They didn't really have to give him any credit because it was a totally different situation than the other one. That's going to amount to a substantial amount of time, whatever we said. Now we're at 24,290. I think this was a possession charge.
It is a felony, Your Honor.
Possession.
I asked the
State's
state,
willing to reduce it to misdemeanor.
Yes, Your Honor.
plead guilty to that charge, Your Honor. The misdemeanor, yes.
But you're pleading guilty to the
Reduced charge, yes.
Okay, so we'll treat it as an M1. Anything you want to say about it, Mr. Demina?
No, sir.
Okay, $100 fine, 180 days in jail, and I'm not going to give him any credit on this because he got the credit on the other cases, so. Complete treatment as set by the court. July 17th review.
Should be one more case, is that correct?
Yes,
I think it's just traffic matters,
it's
Your
a
Honor.
traffic matter.
I asked the state if they would just dismiss those.
It's a no driver's license and a failure to control. There was a wreck, it looks like.
The state be okay with dismissing those?
Was there anybody else? There was another vehicle involved.
No,
Kelly Clay.
that's my wife. It was just
Looks like
registered.
it was actually a one vehicle accident.
Yeah,
Drove off the side of the road, went in the ditch.
right from the house.
So what's the state want to do on that?
Molly, please.
Okay, so we'll nolly 23, 1859 A and B.
Let's try to do something.
Okay, so go see Mr. Major. Do your treatment. You can teach the classes now. You know what to do. You just have to do it and stay committed to it, no matter what happens.
Get my mental health in order.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's everyone.
Your Honor, we're ready to go back to the Lawrence County.
Okay, going back to jail for some hearings.
State of Ohio versus Jermaine Johnson. Case number TRD 25, 1963, A and B. Jonathan Clay is on that.
and I will go try to call the jail again.
Jermaine Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Johnson, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment. The state is alleging that on August the 10th of 2025 in Rome Township, you were driving a vehicle while you did not have a license. That's what's called an unclassified misdemeanor. It carries a maximum penalty of 500 hours of community service and a $1,000 fine. That's the most you can get if you're found guilty. You're also charged with expired tags. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is a $150 fine. You might ask, why is he in jail? These are non-jailable offenses. Well, it's alleged that he failed to come to a sentencing hearing on October the 14th of 2025, and a warrant got issued when you failed to appear, and it looks like you got nabbed on the warrant. So, do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to these?
Not guilty.
Okay. I'm going to make you post a bond now since you didn't show up before. Can you post a bond?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to set it as $2,000 cash or surety.
So was it $200?
Well, if you got $2,000, you can post that with the clerk and you get all $2,000 back at the end of your case as long as you show up for your hearings. If you can't post $2,000, you can use a bail bondsman. You got to pay them a fee, and whatever fee you give them, you lose. But then if you don't show up, they have to pay the $2,000, and they don't like to pay $2,000, so they're allowed to come hunt you down and take you to the jailhouse because you didn't come to the hearing.
Yes, sir.
So, do you want to talk to the bail bondsman?
No, I just have some quick career posters. Where they go posters?
At the court?
In Ironton?
No, in Chesapeake, that's where your case is.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna post the cash bond.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll set your next hearing then, I'll set it for a pre-trial, and you're sure you're gonna get out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm not gonna set it until July 13th. Will be your next hearing. July 13th is a Monday, 10 o'clock. If you forget, you can call the court or check it online, put your name in the record search, and it'll show you when you gotta come to court. Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. You understand? Okay, not guilty plea is entered for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Clay, Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 26387.
Okay, Mr. Smith is representing Mr. Clay.
Correct, Judge. It's my understanding that he assessed for residential treatment, but did not give him residential.
Okay. I will set a bond for him then.
He will be here Monday.
I'm going to set a bond at $5,000, cash for surety. Put his case on the docket for Monday, which is the 29th.
Yes, sir.
For preliminary hearing. June 29th.
Am I getting treatment?
You told him you didn't agree with the
He
treatment
did.
they recommended, so no.
He did.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant he wasn't.
I misspoke.
He was okay. He agreed that he did need treatment.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought he said he did. I'm sorry, Jonathan, I misspoke.
No, I'd like to have
Yeah, I understand. That was on me. I misheard.
All right, I'm going to change it to a $2,000 signature bond with the further condition as you comply with treatment at hometown recovery.
Okay.
And we'll keep it for Monday because we got other cases.
Yes, in this case, yes.
All right, we'll
So,
see you Monday.
Am I getting treatment? That's what I'm concerned about. Am I getting treatment?
You are.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Logan Rice, case number CRB 24512, A and B.
And this is Mr. Smith.
It is, Judge.
Mr. Wright has a case also pending in municipal.
Judge, which I represent, it's actually, I said mine, they're set for next Thursday, and when I spoke with texted with Jonathan Cade, and said, I told Logan that if Judge Kemp ordered residential treatment today, that I would inform him of all that he's not here. So I explained to Logan that we should talk more about treatment on Thursday, so he'll be there next Thursday.
Want to set it for Friday? Are you here Friday?
That's the holiday, here the 6th.
No.
Yeah, I'm here Monday.
We're having court on the 2nd. We can coordinate with them. Are you available the 2nd?
Let me check this. No, I've got a jury trial. I just teaching something else. I'm for the judge. Usually for one-day trial is I can coordinate with the
Why don't we put it on the docket, and if you have a break or something?
Sure.
We
We take a
can.
morning break, once we pick the jury, I can call, maybe I can do that.
Okay, I'm putting you on the docket for July 2nd, which is the same day you have a hearing in our municipal.
Yes, sir.
You can't get out till then anyway. They haven't agreed that you can be released. Maybe you'll get out July 2nd to go to treatment, but it's not going to happen before then. So I'll put you on my docket for July 2nd also, and we'll see what happens then.
I'll coordinate that.
Sorry about that, Judge. This is what Mr. Kincaid told me yesterday.
Okay, well, we went back to the horse's mouth and got a different version, so we're going to go with July 2nd as your next hearing.
Yes, sir, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Mark Allen Sembala from Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 26388. Marty Tolliver will be on deck.
Okay, Mark Simbal is being evaluated by Focus,
Yes, Your Honor, we will take him.
and he's agreeable to go. All right, Mr. Simbal, I've got, I want to make sure you are in agreement. You're going to go to inpatient treatment at Focus. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that fair with furnace?
Yes. So I'm going to give you a signature bond of $2,000 with the further condition that you go to treatment at Focus, and you're picking him up today,
Yes, sir.
and that'll be inpatient. And then, well, you wanted a lawyer. I haven't appointed you a lawyer. You're going to need to do that too. Mr. Stratton, you want to do?
Yes.
He had agreed to go to treatment. It's got an aggravated menacing, M1.
Okay.
So how does that bond work for that?
You just sign a piece of paper saying you promise to come to court, and you don't have to post any money.
Outpatient or inpatient?
Inpatient, probably.
Do you want to have a hearing before you leave then?
We can, Your Honor.
The 6th?
Yes, that's fine, Your Honor.
It's going to be a busy day.
Yes.
Okay. July 6th will be your next hearing. Or a pre-trial. Well, it'll actually be a preliminary hearing.
So he is going inpatient
He
at
is going
Focus?
inpatient.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
What day would I be going?
Today. They'll pick you up today.
State of Ohio recalls Marty Tolliver from Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 25757. Marty Tolliver.
He's going to plead to that reduced You okay with 8 days? Good. You okay with just giving credit for those dates?
Okay.
Your Honor, we're scheduled today with, on a prelim, the states have agreed to reduce it to a misdemeanor charge of receiving stolen property. There'll be a joint recommendation of 90 days with 60 suspended. He has credit for 8 days. That's what we think he has credit for, is 8 days. So.
Is there any restitution?
There will be some restitution. It's a small amount.
Well, it's $1,390.98.
He said it was a small amount earlier.
Well, compared to other restitution, it's a small amount.
$1,390.
98.
Is that agreed to, the restitution amount?
Yes, we agree to that restitution amount.
Create for us after having a couple of us are on February 3rd to the 6th or 7th.
Oh, you've had additional time in jail?
Yeah, back in the very beginning of February.
How many days do you think?
It was 3 days.
3 days. So if the court, and then you've had 8 days in Lawrence County?
Yeah. I was here the last time too, back in February.
Oh, okay. You had 3 days in February and 8 days
And
this
then
time.
8 days this time, yeah.
Okay. The court is fine with that and the state doesn't object. We ask for 11 days credit.
And is there any chance, I know very accepted the deal, but like, are you here to rehab?
That's, we can ask the judge for that, see what he says.
Okay, all right.
You okay with 11? Mr. Hill?
I guess.
Okay.
me the affidavit, the phone was returned though, wasn't it?
No.
No.
That's what I'm just read in the affidavit. That they recovered it from, it's one of those, which I wonder if he uses those, like you can take the phone in and put it in and I guess you get cash for it, one of these machines?
Yes.
And they recovered it from that?
I don't, that wasn't our information.
Well, look at the affidavit on the bottom of the page. On November 14th, 25, Detective Lehman advised he had recovered the victim's cell phone. It was delivered today by a FedEx. I arrived at Detective Lehman's office and he gave me the phone and a copy of the Leeds Online sheet he had. Found the stolen phone in Leeds Online. It was pawned in a cell phone machine at Walmart.
Yeah, just 1 second, Marty.
Also, it says that there was a black male next to the guy that was put it in the machine, so I think Mr. Tolliver needs to identify who that was, because it's...
Well, we went through that issue, and our objective was to verify that there was such a person there, and we asked Walmart or Lowe's for video of this incident, and they didn't have a video camera that covered this area, and so we weren't able to verify that there was another person or that he was involved in this. So
he won't testify to it?
He will identify the person at the stage.
Yes, yes, I will.
We spoke about it earlier, about him identifying the
I
person.
mean, usually if you're going to, long time ago, you used to be a prosecutor. It's like, you're going to cut a deal. It's like, one of the things you have to do is give truthful, honest, complete testimony. He knows who the person is. He should give complete, truthful, honest testimony.
We had spoken about
person
that,
is.
Your Honor. We had spoken about that, and he will identify that person for the
that's
state.
fine. That's fine. The thing, well, understandable.
So let's put it on the record. Who was the person?
David Alexander Ferry.
Okay.
Say that again.
David Alexander Ferry.
Where is this person?
I don't know, he lives down South Point somewhere.
Okay, so he has a South Point address to your knowledge.
What's his last name?
Perry. David Alexander Perry.
Yes.
And we also have information that the phone was not usable after it was returned. So if we wanted to have that gentleman come in and verify that or whatever, we can do that.
Well, if they're willing to stipulate to that, it's fine, but if you're not, then I probably, because the affidavit says it was returned, so it doesn't really say whether it was functional or not, it just says it was returned. And I think it says that it was, I thought it said there was some information on it.
Like I said, I didn't even know the phone was stolen. I thought it was his and he didn't have an ID and I was trying to get it for him.
Well, it says, when I took it the wrong way, it says the machine has cameras. I think that's the machine at Walmart has cameras that records who's dropping off the phone and get money for it.
Marty, you want to agree the restitution now, or do you want to set it and have the gentleman come in and testify to?
What do you mean?
The phone being operable?
I mean, I'm sure it's operable, but what?
Well, there's an issue on restitution. If the gentleman got his phone back and it's operable, there's no restitution owed. But if it's he got his phone back and it's not operable, then you owe him the cost of replacing it.
I think.
Yeah, I like to have him have it because when I took it in for David, the phone worked perfect. There was no touching screen or nothing, so it's been broken today. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to delay sentencing, and because I have to do the restitution and everything has to be done together. So I can't finish sentencing until we do that. You have access to the person's contact information?
Yeah, he would have been here today, but he was called out to work. We wanted to have him here.
Okay. So we'll need to set a sentencing hearing, so it's going to have to be a while.
Your Honor, I asked that he be allowed to sign his own bond, and he's already taken a plea, so if he doesn't return, and when you do catch up with him and you sentence him on a failure to appear, the sentence will be so much worse. And
Well, the problem I have with that is that he didn't appear before. I mean, does he have an explanation for not appearing before?
Marty?
That's why I asked him to go to rehab, because I had some issues with drugs and stuff.
What about allowing him to go to rehab, Your Honor?
That would be great.
Okay.
I'm in agreed to recommend, because I've got to do it here once, I like it, people, I'm good with the staff, everything.
Did you have some input, Mr. Hill?
Well, he'd already agreed he was going to do 30 days in jail with credit for 11 days. I guess I thought that perhaps he could...
No, we can keep him in jail for a while.
Well, hopefully our victim can get here. He has a job that is demanding of him, his time, but we can try to get him here, and we could come back in a short period of time, understanding that Mr.
I'll
Stratton's
let
going
him
to be
hear by
leaving.
teleconference if he wants, but I don't know if he's out of town.
I lost my job to go to this.
Or by phone.
Well, maybe you should have.
Judge, what we'll do is we'll see if we can get him on the phone.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay, let's recall.
I don't know how...
And in the meantime, Taylor, do you want to call down to an assessment of him?
Zoom. Jasmine, we could do Zoom.
Marty Collins.
If he's got Zoom.
State of Ohio versus Gabriel Darnell, here at the court, case number CRB 26392.
Thank you, sir.
All right, sir, you're Gabriel Darnell.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Darnell, you have a theft charge filed against you. I think you just received a copy of it.
Yes, sir.
I've explained the rights of defendants several times today. Were you here when I did that before?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with it, or I'll go over it again with you?
No, sir, it's okay, thank you.
You understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
The charge against you is theft from Walmart. It alleges that on June 23rd of this year, in Fayette Township, you tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. That's a first-degree misdemeanor theft charge, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to it?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true. By doing that, you waive the right to have a lawyer, to have a trial, to make the state prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, sir.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, which I'm not picking on you, because I do it in every one of these shoplifting cases, because what I find is a substantial, I would say, majority of people that are pleading guilty to shoplifting have a drug problem. And if you do, I want to find that out and get you into some kind of treatment to deal with that.
May I make a statement? I have a Pathways appointment set up for today down in Greenup, Kentucky. I called the case manager on my way here. We're going to put it into my my assessment program. We're supposed to be starting something today as soon as I get done here.
Okay, well, that's good, but I still want you to do a urine screen. Because I want to know what you're going to test positive for, and I may not send you the pathway, I may send you someplace else.
All right.
Go to the probation office, they'll set up, you doing a urine screen today.
Okay.
When I get the results back, we'll come in, we'll decide how we're going to go forward.
I am on a Suboxone shot through Pathways. That's why
So you've already been going to
I'm initiating more treatment programs from them. That's I mean, this is, but I will test whatever you need me to do.
Yeah, I want you to go take a urine screen.
All right, do you know where that is?
Go out in the lobby, make a left-hand turn, go to that counter and say, I'm supposed to do a urine screen, and they'll set you up.
All right, thank you.
Okay, well, if they're not, somebody right there then, they'll come. Just wait there at that counter and they'll come get you.
Thank you, right out the door? Right out the door?
Yeah, right out the door to the left.
Yes, sir.
Jeremy will show you where to go.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Chad Sands, case number CRB 26391. It's also Chad Sands.
Chad Sands was released from jail due to overcrowding, ordered to be here for arraignment. Today has not appeared, so there'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear.
State of Ohio versus Angela Spurlock, case number CRB 181327, CRB 181297, CRB 18558, CRB 15618.
All right, Angela Spurlock had a hearing on Monday, and you were not here, right?
Yes, I was out of town with a death in the family. I sent it to Sally.
Okay, you still have some community service to do.
And I just made a payment. I made a $20 payment, but
Made a payment today?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. When are we gonna do some community service?
I'm trying, we need a lot of people at work, so they got me on day shift. And I really don't have transportation, so I'm trying to get it in there in the next couple of weeks. I think I have like 3 days left, I think, something like that.
I think it's more than that.
Okay. I'll ask him.
How about tomorrow?
I have to work.
Where you working?
I'm Applebee's on 4th Avenue. I'm getting to go there now when I'm done here.
All right, give me a date when you're gonna be here.
I'm off Monday. No, I'm off Saturday. I believe I'm off Monday. I don't know my days yet. I know Saturday for sure I'm off.
Next Saturday, a week from
Hold on.
tomorrow?
What is today? Friday?
Friday.
I think I'm off tomorrow.
Okay, be here tomorrow.
Okay.
That solves it. Be here tomorrow at 7:30.
Okay.
Next hearing is gonna be July 31st. 9 o'clock.
9? Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good weekend.
State of Ohio recalls Marty Tolliver at the Lawrence County Jail.
Your Honor, apparently the victim can be, the alleged victim in this case could be here on Monday and bring the phone. So if we could just
Okay.
reset for Monday.
Perfect. So,
Your Honor, Mr. Tolliver is on the phone with the phone assessment.
okay. We'll just tell him that his next hearing is gonna be Monday, June 29th. And he'll remain in jail till then.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
That finishes at the jail.
State of Ohio versus...
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jason Caldwell, case number CRB 26378. Jason Caldwell. Jason Caldwell? Yes, sir. What is there, sir?
Stand up. You're Jason Caldwell,
Yes, sir.
and you've received a copy of the charge.
Yes, sir.
It's a menacing charge. It alleges that at Rome Township on June 21st, you knowingly caused Brian Canterbury to believe you would cause physical harm to his person or property. It's a menacing charge. It's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail and a $250 fine. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, it's on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed. If you cannot afford one, you have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I work at the Nova.
Get paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
16.
How many hours a week do you work?
Roughly 50.
Okay, you're getting overtime then, huh?
Yeah.
So you got probably making at least 35,000 a year gross. You have children?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
I pay child support for, I pay $406 a month, but I'm also behind in child support too, so.
I didn't understand.
I'm in arrears also, so they take out like a
How many
little.
kids do you have?
I have a total of 3.
You have what?
A total of 3.
2 or 3?
A total of 3.
Total of 3. I thought you
Yeah, I
said
have like 2
two or
separate
three. Usually
cases.
you
Child
have-
support. I'm sorry. It's
thought
like
you
2
said
separate
2 or 3.
cases, but a total of 3 kids.
Okay, well, you're eligible then. With 3 kids, you're eligible for one council. All right, Mr. Davenport, I'll send you to represent Mr. Caldwell.
Kid you. What's your first name? Jason.
Jason, he has an M4 menacing, so since it's an M4, we gotta come back pretty quick unless there's a time waiver. And
Yes, for it.
is there any kind of protection order requested?
338.
Protection. What we'd ask is that be a condition of bond that he stays away.
Next week.
Well, he's got a cash bond up, so, yeah.
I need to come back pretty quickly on this.
Is there any problem for you to stay away from Brian Canterbury?
No, sir.
Okay. You don't live together or anything like that?
Not since that night. We lived together since before that.
Well, I just don't want there to be an allegation that something else happened, so I want you to stay away from it.
Definitely.
It's part of your bond.
Yes, sir.
Stay away, don't contact him, don't post things about him, just let everything die down.
That's what I'd like.
Then when do you want to come back, Mr. Davenport?
We come back on the 10th here?
July 10th?
Yes.
Yes, July 10th will be the next hearing, pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
Guilty plea is entered, and bonds continued with a order stay away.
That's my phone number on it. You need anything between now and 2 weeks from now? Call me. This one right there. We'll call you to get your address. That's what. Okay.
State of Ohio recalls Gabriel Darnell.
You can keep him.
CRP 26392. Gabriel Darnell.
You can go.
Okay? Okay. All right. Okay, you tested only for buprenorphine, which is good. So you've been at Pathways before?
Yeah, I'm
That seems to
working
be
on a
the
lot of
people.
the repercussions and the behavior still. It's still a journey and a process.
But they're the ones that give you the prescription for?
Yeah, and they're helping set me up with therapy, case manager, and I should have a peer support soon too.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sentence you then. Do you have anything you want to tell me about this before I sentence you?
I mean, I messed up. You know, I do have an apartment, I have kids, and I'm starting my journey best I can.
Okay.
Made a dumb decision, that's the only thing I can say. I just ask if we can, I keep my job in my apartment with the two of my kids stay, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything on that. Are you working?
Yes, sir, full-time, steel mill. Steel
Where?
mill, Portland, Steel Ventures.
Okay.
I'm a temp service for now, but I should be.
I want you to
here.
keep your job. I just want to get at the root of whatever's caused you to shoplift, and if it's substance use, then you need to address that, which it sounds like you are.
It's the old behaviors. I got a lot of that rooted in, a lot of it.
Okay, I'll give you a $100 fine, court costs, 20 days in jail suspended, words, you continue with your treatment pathways. Probation for 2 years, I'm ordering you stay out of Walmarts.
Yes, sir.
5 days of community service, and you can do it on your days off. You working 5 days a week?
Yeah, but I can, my
Monday
job
through
will
Friday,
work
what's your work schedule?
I do 5 days, we do 4 on, 4 off, but I always work a steady 5
Okay.
12s, so I will swing it in there wherever it needs to be put out.
Well, I don't want you to lose your job, so you can come work whenever you're off. I mean, we have
Okay.
community service every day but Sunday. It's the only day you can't work.
It'll be done.
So 7:30 a.m. here at the court. Any day you show up, you can work community service, come right here
Okay.
on the west side of the building. I'll set a review hearing for you. I'm going to go out, since you're not new to treatment, I'm not going to see you as soon as some of the people that are just starting treatment. So I'm going to set it in September. I'm going to set it for September the 18th. You're going to go see Mr. Major, and where you went to do your urine screen,
Yes,
you're
sir.
back there. Everything I'm telling you is getting typed into a judgment entry. They'll give you a copy of that. And he's your contact person with the court for probation. Get everything done. And we'll see you on the September the 18th at 9 o'clock. I'd like to have a report from Pathways then, of just that you're there and doing what you're supposed to do with them.
I'll bring it with, thank you.
Okay, any questions, sir?
No, sir, thank
Go
you.
see Mr. Major, you're free to go after that.
State of Ohio versus Travis Jones, case number CRB 26372 A and D, PRC 26866 A, B, and C.
Okay, there's a new charge.
Did you say on Mr. Jones?
Yes. 26372 A and B.
Come on up, sir.
Your Honor, we have 2 charges here, M4 criminal trespass and M3 criminal mischief. We'll waive reading of our rights and enter a plea of not guilty to both those charges.
Okay, so not guilty is entered to new charges.
Yeah, and I understand that these are M3, M4 will waive time on them, Your Honor, and that's to be set for another pre-trial. Oh, we had something resolved, that we have these new charges, so we'll have time to go through that.
Okay, so there's been a not guilty plea entered to the new charges, and a waiver of the reading of the charges into the record. What's the state's position on bond and coming back for the next hearing?
Well, Your Honor, the victim, Mr. Henderson, is here. He's a police officer over in West Virginia, and we've already reviewed the evidence. It's pretty, actually, probably could be charged as a felony for attempted burglary, and we have video evidence of it. So we consider this a very serious situation. He also, Mr.
That's the current charges he's speaking of, and we have new charges.
I think the current charge was an OVI, wasn't it?
We have current charges of an OVI, and we got new charges of the criminal trespass and criminal mischief. And really, well, that's what we're dealing with right now. I guess my point being that we've got two situations that obviously point to substance abuse issues.
Yeah.
And also, I think that the new charges are a pretty serious affront to Mr. Harrison. So I don't know if he come in on his own on this because they're low-level cases. Of course, he hasn't been in jail on either of these things, but we
Well, he was arrested, and he was released by the jail.
$200.
He had apparently reported being severely cut by a saw blade, was sent by squad. You get in jail, I shouldn't say this, but if you claim any kind of medical thing, they want to get rid of you. They want you out of the jail.
No, it was the very next day.
Okay, I'm just looking at the report.
all right, so
But he did show up today, and he has a bond on the other case. So
I had to have surgery.
He did show up, he's going to have the bail bonds in after him.
we would recommend that he be required to seek some treatment as a preliminary matter here in this. And we don't know exactly what direction we're going to go, but we're treating it very seriously.
Yes,
If I'm in jail, I can't work.
You're not in jail.
You're not in jail. Yes, Your Honor, we could try outpatient, and then the state could decide how they want to
Do you have a
proceed.
medical card?
You have a medical card.
I have VA.
Oh, you're a veteran,
No, but my wife works at the VA.
and they'll treat you because your wife works there?
Yeah.
Well, they have some good facilities, and,
I taught woodworking for 11
Insurance through
years.
the VA, or is it VA? I'm not sure.
yeah, I'm not sure. Are you saying you can go to the VA and get treatment, or they provide you with health
No,
insurance?
they provide me
No, they
with
just have
health.
the insurance. That's all I have, is the insurance. He's not a veteran.
He'll have to go to some place then that accepts medical insurance.
Yes.
Which, believe it or not, makes it harder to get treated. So, he can go to OVP, he can go to Valley Health, he can go to ProAct, those are,
I am in a group.
Well, we're going to go where the judge wants you to go. Where do you want him to go, Judge? OVP?
OVP's fine, because they have, and Brianna was here, I don't know if she's still here.
She mentioned that she had to leave early.
Okay.
Yeah, I started a new program this week.
Let's go to OVP, get an assessment by OVP.
Is there a protection order requested?
Yes,
Okay, so, I think you live next door, but I'm going to order that you stay away from Mr. Henderson and his property. Is that correct? Is the next?
Yes.
Okay. Is that going to be a problem?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. That'll be a condition of bond. I'll let him sign a $5,000 OR bond with the further condition that there'll be a protection order.
Yeah, best as you can. This is a bond.
Do we need to come back before Mr. Stratton's going to be gone most of July? Do we need to come back before he leaves, or can we, probably the 27th before we come back?
If we'd ask for a time waiver, but we're okay with that.
Yeah, we wait time. All right, July 27th is going to be the next hearing on both cases. And on the OBI, it's a refusal, so there's no test or anything we're waiting on.
On the OBI, we'd like to have an answer as to whether they plan to plead or have a trial on that one the next time.
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, July 27th, the next hearing.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Moore, case number CRB 26275, CRB 26218. Thomas Moore.
I'm not sure where Mr. Horn
Case
is.
set for pre-trial.
I'm not sure where Mr. Horn is, Your Honor. He was at OVP. I know Brianna has left, so.
These were OR bonds, it looks like. Yes, both cases.
I asked for 7 days, Your Honor, for the issue of
We
warrant.
got 7 days to get in for warrant issues.
Yes, you did. I gotta finish fill out the GPA real quick. You said Thomas Warren.
State of Ohio versus Kaya Maynard, case number CRB 26243, CRB 24478.
No, he's not.
Mr. Stratton's case, Mr. Mayor's, Shawnee. Yes.
What happened in enforcement yesterday? The resolution will be dismissed? Right? Okay. Okay.
It's a good report. Sounds like hopefully you've resolved your issues in Sauter County or are about to resolve them.
Yes, sir.
Continue to monitor here.
Yes, Your Honor.
We go into August.
Yes, any date except the 24th.
Okay. August the 7th.
Yes, that'll work.
August 7th will be, the next hearing will be pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Yeah, good job, keep it up.
State of Ohio versus Brock Mosley, case number CRB 26229.
The elusive. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Very good help.
That's exactly what we need, just to make sure I got it. Make sure you had everything on it.
That's good, good report.
Yes.
Continue to monitor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do we need anything, any input from the planning board?
We have had input, and she was actually here in May, and she says he's doing a whole lot better, and so that's the most recent thing we have.
Okay,
I think we can go out in August if you want, Your Honor.
sure. Let's do that same day, August 7th.
Yes.
August 7th. Do the next 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Scott Taylor. Case number PRC 26858 A and B, CRB 26325.
Drax case.
Oh, there you are. You snuck right behind me. That's your name.
Pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor, we have an offer from the state to resolve this matter. We're not at a point to settle it today. I think we just need one more pretrial and some determination on some medical issues with Mr. Taylor too. So he's got some appointments and stuff coming up. So if we could just set this either end of July, first part of August, and we'll waive time.
Um, 27th or 31st?
31st will be fine, Your Honor.
July 31st. Pre-trial.
Pretty good, huh?
State of Ohio versus Brandon Scragg. Case number CRB 21564, CRB 2715.
Everyone good? Okay. So he's in there, easy.
Yeah, yeah, one of our houses.
Okay. Just, a little bit of a hiccup there, Your Honor. But he did exactly what we expect people to do whenever there's a setback, is to go talk to their counselor about it and follow the recommendations. So he was outpatient, now he's inpatient, and that's what he's doing.
Are I still willing to work with him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you still want to do it?
Yes, it was actually my decision to come back from working out of town and everything. I had not been on my mental health medication and stuff, and it started to get a little too stressful. So I decided to come in and ask them if I could come back in to gather myself and get pointed back in the right direction, get back on my medication. I felt myself slipping off, and I didn't want to fall into my old ways, so I thought it'd be best if I came back.
Okay. July 31st?
Yes.
July 31st is your next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Landon Yankee, case number PRC 26246, A, B, and C. Landon Yankee.
Stratton's case, we were looking for a decision on how this case is going to go forward.
Your Honor, we had looked in to see how this would impact his future plans, and it will not. So at this time, he's going to plead guilty to the OVI charge.
Is that correct, Mr. Yankee?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that, well, there was also Mark Lane violation and speed offense. Is that-
Oh, yeah, we'll plead to those two, Your Honor. Mark lanes and speed.
Mr. Yankee, you have a right to make a statement to the court of explanation or whatever you want to say prior to sentencing. Do you have anything you want to say before you?
No, thank you.
State take any position?
No, Your Honor, it's a first offense.
Okay. It is marked as a refusal. Anything on that?
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that it was a refusal, so.
Okay.
No, wait a minute now. Hold on here. We got to.
No, Your Honor.
That's right. It was a refusal. That's right.
Okay, well, my usual policy on that is if people refuse to take tests, then I give them a $1,000 fine because you agreed to get licensed in Ohio. You also agreed, I'm going to agree to take tests if somebody asks me to take tests, and you refuse to take tests. So I think you pay a higher fine because of that. So I'll pay a $1,000 fine, or you pay the court costs. You'll get a 6-month license suspension. That started the day of the incident, so February the 8th. So you're pretty close to having that done.
Next month.
20 days in jail suspended. 30 hours community service, 2 years of probation. You have to go to the driver intervention program. And is he asking for driving privileges?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you did have insurance. You have to maintain insurance. I'll give you a permit to drive during the time of your suspension to community service, to the driver intervention program.
School, work.
School and work. Anything else? You'll get that from your probation officer. You're going to meet with them once you finish here in the courtroom. You'll go meet with probation. His review hearing is going to be January the 15th next year. You have to come back then for a hearing if you haven't finished everything. And if you don't show up, you get a warrant. If you get it done before the 15th of January, you don't have to even come to the hearing. The hearing is to make sure you do what you're ordered to do. When you see Mr. Major in probation, you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is there any fine on the?
Oh, yeah, sorry, wait. You had a lane violation, $10 fine, and what was the other one? Speed, oh, that was kind of fast. You need a $100 fine on that. That
No,
was,
there's no points on that. Is that because of the ABL?
what's that?
There's no points on that?
On the speed? Give him a $100 fine.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
And the Mark Lanes was,
And
State of Ohio versus Charles Baldwin, case number TRC 26319, A, B, C, and D.
all right, this is one of Mr. Morford's cases, and so Mr. Stratton, I'll appoint you. Mr. Morford's now retired. and it's set as a pretrial offense.
You already had approach?
Yes.
He is moving to Kennedy.
Stays in position.
Your Honor, we just asked that we set this for a pre-trial. I understand the state's going to request either a trial be set or a plea at the next pre-trial.
Stays position.
May we approach your question?
Yes. Well, here's the thing. If you're wanting treatment where you gotta get jail someplace where I can have some confidence in what they're telling me. And this doesn't even say evidence on it, it doesn't say what it's doing. All right.
Somewhere else besides Infinity. Infinity is just some option. Okay, all right. Yeah, let's reset this, Your Honor, for another pretrial.
July 31st?
Yes.
And he's going to start at OVPs, right?
We're going to discuss that, Your Honor.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
He's facing a second offense, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And there's mandatory jail time on a second offense under Ohio law. The legislature says, Judge, you must give this gentleman X number of days in jail if he's convicted of a second offense. So, and I like to follow the law, but we also have the consideration that if you have a serious substance use problem, I'd like to see you fix that more than sending you to jail. Because I know from studies show putting people in jail does not fix their substance use problem. In fact, it makes it worse. But if you want some special consideration to not get jail time, if you're convicted of a second offense, I believe it's a second offense, you've got to convince me I've dealt with this problem and it's never going to come up again. I'm not going to kill myself or one of these other people out here down the road because I've been consuming some substance and I get behind the wheel. This does not convince me that you're there. So that's fine if you want to go here, but if you get convicted, you're going to get jail time. So, you gotta convince me, and I'm not gonna be convinced unless it's at a treatment facility that I trust what they're telling me. This doesn't tell me anything other than you're going there. Doesn't tell me what they're doing, what your tests are, nothing. Just says you're getting medication management, that's it. So, that's your choice. You don't have to, you can say, I want to see the proof. We can have a trial. If you get convicted, you're going to jail as of right now. And it's probably going to be at least 10 days. That's what the law requires. So I just want to make sure that's clear, what we're dealing with. If you want some kind of special treatment, convince me. I've dealt with this, and it's never, ever going to happen again. You haven't convinced me yet. In this case, this place is not going to convince me. Okay, is that clear?
That's clear, Your Honor.
Okay, July 31st, the next hearing.
But at least just go with the assessment, then we'll talk after that. Okay? July 31st.
Yeah, I'll get another copy.
Okay.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Ellis Smith, case number CRB 2452, CRB 25385.
All right, so Mr. Smith, this was set for a review here today, looks like. Yes, I've got it down as a review here. Okay, it should have been on the review here, Doctor. You were gonna give me a report from Shawnee?
I thought Mr. Davies was just here. I thought he, last I was here, Mr. Majors called while I was sitting here and they said I completed it. He said he was gonna come and tell you.
There was a gentleman here from Shawnee, but I
Yes,
don't know
sir.
if he left.
Mr. Davies. I thought that's why I was here for. I
What's his
didn't.
name? I'll call Leslie.
This
Davies.
gentleman's name's Ellis Smith. Okay, just have a seat, we'll call you back when we get a report from Shawnee.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Filion, case number CRB 26332. Mr. Tyler's case.
I think this is Mr. Steyer's case, as I understand, sick today, couldn't be here. Mr. Stratton is standing up before him. This is the first pre-trial.
Psychiatry, one's with the family doctor. Okay. We'll have verification of that. Right. So what they're going to do is we're talking about 90 days, and no problems for 90 days. And probably want you to just do whatever you need to do here, then go and dismiss it. Okay.
Is Katie Filion here? Are you all together? You stay together?
You need these appointment letters, Sean?
What is it?
Appointment letters, if that's what I'm saying.
No, it stays satisfied.
He has some appointments at SOMC, and what we had spoken about was that we wanted him to attend to some issues maybe related to mental health, so hopefully that's what he's doing, right?
Those what those, I'm sorry.
And
When
that's
is it? Has he already been? Or
January, July 8th. And then I have one for October 23rd, I think. July 8th and October 18th.
July 8th is for the,
Okay, let's see.
just as a normal, like,
Okay. So, are they going to put him on regular schedule to come and see him? Okay.
I'm also trying to get
So on
to
July the
Shawnee, too, for
8th, he
anger
has a
management.
new patient visit, and then they will schedule him from there. So we'd like to maybe come back, well, I know Mr. Stratton's going to be gone for a while, but
No,
maybe.
it's Mr. Steyer's case.
Oh, okay, so sometime in July,
Okay.
after the 8th.
And I think he did give me the dates he was,
The 3rd and 27th are the bad days for Mr. Steyer,
okay.
so.
About the 20th, then he's available the 20th.
Yep, he's available tomorrow.
July 20th. And ma'am, you're satisfied, you're the complaining party, right?
Yes.
You're satisfied things are going better?
Yes.
Okay.
What time, Judge?
10 o'clock, July 20th.
Thank you.
All right, now I'll let Mr. Steyer know.
Okay, thank you. Nice meeting you.
Okay, pretty good.
State of Ohio versus Barbara Lawson, case number CRV 26274.
This also is Mr. Steyer's case, that's a pre-trial.
Who wanted you? Judge wanted? Judge wanted you to? Okay. Then he wanted you to talk. Take it to the judge.
Is Karen Lawson here?
Approach, Ron?
Yes.
Are you taking, is there any treatment at TCC?
I do that. And I came there and I'm going to help her.
Okay. And she goes to treatment there also, Your Honor, just not, she just didn't go for that. She's,
So can we do the 17th of July?
yeah,
That's one of the dates he's available. right?
yeah, it is.
July 17th would be the next one.
July 17th. Bring a letter about your treatment also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Cheryl Logston, case number CRA 26285, CRC 26716.
Okay, approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Sorry, Luke couldn't be here. Sorry, Luke couldn't be here.
I gave him the assessment the last time. He was supposed to send the whole assessment. I didn't get it done. It was done when I came last year.
Oh, that's a good letter.
All right. That's what this was
What
too.
time's your appointment today? You have an appointment today?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, you've already been there?
Yes, yes, and I'm 4 years in recovery. I really am. I've got my CBCA. I was very tired that night, but I know I shouldn't be saying that, but I have been working on my recovery, and I love me today. I'm not the same woman that I've been every time I've came to this court before. I'm clean. I'm not on no heroin or drugs or anything, and I haven't been. And I really would love the chance to keep my license to not have a DUI on my record or whatever, but I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just wanted to say I have been working.
We're asked just to reset it for Mr. Steyer to be here to deal with the underlying charge, Your Honor.
Is there any way I can drive though, get driving privileges? I work.
Your Honor, I can,
Let's see.
I've got my work schedule and I got check stubs. Sorry. A clean drug test from just 529.
you're good. You wrote everything, don't you? You wrote everything.
Yes.
what's the state's position on driving privileges? It would be it's a refusal with a prior in 20 years.
We're not opposed to limited driving privileges if she's working, or if she has other particular needs.
Okay. She did have proof insurance.
Yes, I got it with me too.
Do you need that?
It's on the ticket, so it says proof insurance.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I don't know if you want to prepare the entry or have Mr. Steyer do it.
I'll prepare the entry for today, Your Honor. If you just go out in the hallway and wait, it might be a minute, okay? But I'll prepare the entry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
July 20th?
Oh, yeah, July 20th. Yeah, that's a good date for him.
July 20th will be the next one.
Don't let me leave. Okay, it's gonna be a minute though, before I get back.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Table I versus Jason Funk, case number TRC 26784 A, B, and C, TRC 26358
You'll have to come all the way this way, you can look at that, okay?
Yeah.
I don't believe this matter has been resolved. has it?
No.
No, okay. We'll just reset that for Mr. Sire to resolve it.
July 17th?
Yes. Here I go. There you go. All right,
July 17th will be the next two.
Thank you.
Table I versus Lawrence Calderon, case number TRC 231067 A and B, CRA 23522 A and B, TRC 19170, CRB 16411.
Yes, she's coming.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Stratton's case.
Yes, Your Honor. He's at hometown.
This would happen again. But I was talking to Michelle to get into it before anybody gets in.
Okay. Sounds like we got a little pickup. We checked out anyway.
Yeah, but, you know, yeah.
I went back in this year.
Yeah, this is already in. You know what, Your Honor, even with the hiccup, he's apparently has a very positive outlook and attitude about this, and very cooperative. So I just ask that we continue and allow him to finish that. Is it called?
July 27th?
Yes. Yeah, July 27th. Maybe when you get back out, you might need to find some place else to live instead of that one place. Yeah. You're good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Austin Edwood, case number CRA 26252.
Well, he says to follow the recommendation. If you go inpatient, they always recommend outpatient afterwards, so.
He's doing excellent though. He just got moved to our Central Living, or he's getting moved on that.
Oh, so,
Yeah, the 2nd of July, he's moved to our Central Living. He can go to work and he goes he wants from there.
start making some money, working to make money. Yeah. Always makes you feel better when you're working and.
Yeah, because then I can help my wife. She's out there struggling. She's working 2 jobs now, just to try to keep up.
Next week, he'll be ready to
Good report.
Yes, and he's going to go to outpatient, it looks like on July 2nd.
Sober living. He's
Sober
gonna,
living.
he's gonna move to sober living on the 2nd of July with supporting housing.
July 31st?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Good job. Keep it up.
But
State of Ohio versus Cody Kelly, case number CRA 26110, CRA 26109, CRA 25552.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Your Honor, I have 2 reports. He did complete transitional 2.1 level of care and was recommended to continue with outpatient, and then he did not show up for his outpatient appointment, and we have not been able to reach him.
Yeah. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
He's got
The felonies have already been
felonies.
No, I think those were sent already.
We presented those to the grand jury yesterday, so we don't know what the outcome was at this point. Likely he was indicted.
Well, I would think. I do have something from Task of Southeast Ohio, but it's up in the file.
Yes, Your Honor. Cody Kelly, who we're talking about, correct?
Right.
He contacted me and said that he went to Task. I informed him that he needed to talk to the court about that before he could just go ahead and do it. He said, well, I'm going to stay up here. I'm not going to go back down there. I have better opportunities. And I told him that I would inform the court.
Okay.
And it appears that he's left Task now, or whatever it is. There should have been 2 of them in there, the second one was saying he's not showing up.
So the felonies here could be nolly because they went to the grand jury, right?
I thought they already were nollied.
I don't have any record of that.
No, they weren't, because, well, we decided to take them after this date was already set.
So he held on to them because he knew they were going. Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep them here.
Okay, so they'll be considered nolly. They like to notice to the grand jury, really didn't. A nolly is a nolly. So
Right.
it went to the grand jury, we'll say that. And he's got a misdemeanor still pending, it looks like.
He does.
And it was 25,542 A and B. Let's see what that is. Obstructing official business is the A case, and resisting arrest is the B case. So what's the state want to do with those?
What are those cases? Oh, okay, I got it.
Obstructing and 542 A and B, 25, year 25, 542 A and B. They're from less than a year ago, last August.
My notes indicate that on November 21st of 2025, he pled guilty to the OVI and the resisting, and the obstructing was dismissed. He was sentenced to 60 days with 50 suspended.
I don't have an OVI. What's the case number on that?
Well, you know what, I don't have the case number on it.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Having issues pulling his cases up.
It might be Kelly with an E. Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah, there's some of the files are wrong.
That is an OBI.
Yeah, it was set today. Has he was sentenced. No fine though. 2252.
Your Honor, I have the plea on the 20th on the obstruction and OVI, but I don't have any notes on a sentencing done on that, so.
Well,
Let's pull that file. Should have been with these today because it's set today.
boy, how do you see that?
Okay, we'll recall Cody Kelly.
Okay.
Rick's file. He was the one, wasn't he the one that was with the Davis guy that got worse serious treatment? Or?
Yes. So we decided they needed to be equal.
State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, case number CRA 26-132, CRB 26-133, CRB 23-621, CRB 23-556.
Will you be here?
Yes.
Okay, great. I said that tongue in cheek, you know. I knew you were.
What's the restaurant you're working at?
Alpha Piatto, it's a new Egyptian Italian restaurant where the mill in Ashland used to be.
Oh, it's international.
Mm-hmm. It is, it's good.
Yeah, I never heard of it, so.
Yeah, it's been open about 3 weeks. But the newspaper was there yesterday, so they're doing a story about it.
Okay.
Is it busy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The report's good.
It is.
So what's the state want to do with this?
Well, I think the state would like for her to continue on and be successful. I was just looking at the, what the victim had told us in the past. Well, he wants her to continue in treatment, and so we're okay to continue, allow her to continue.
We'll continue, Your Honor.
July 31st?
Yep.
Good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Cody Kelly, the additional case of TRC 25.252 A and B.
Okay, so we have the 2052 file out, and it was, should have been on the document.
It could be David Hitchens.
It's a refusal with the prior, in the last 20 years, too, that 2017 was the prior. So just issue a warrant on that, and the others are felonies, and they've already been presented, so they can be nominated. The bench warrant on 25-2252. The failure to appear.
Raleigh, 26-109.
26-110, 26-109 for Nolly. There's also, you want warrants on there. The other was obstruction and resisting for 25.
Those might, what did I just say on the sentence?
I don't have any notes on.
He pled to the obstruction and the OVI. The resisting might have been dismissed.
He pled to the resisting. He pled to the resisting in the OVI, and the obstructing was dismissed. This was on November 21st, 2025.
There's no judgment entry to any of that effect. So you want to annihilate the obstruction?
Well, I mean, if there's no entry reflecting that, then I don't guess it's,
Yeah,
nothing's been done.
That's merely my notes and his notes, so unless there's a judgment entry,
There's no judgment entry, and a lot of times I write a note that's something that I have no note on it, and I have no judgment entry on it.
The court speaks through its docket, so I trust that more than my notes.
Okay, we'll just issue warrants on it. So 25-542 A and B, there should be a bench warrant, and it's also 25-2252. Bench warrants on all of those. So the felonies are nominal.
Yes.
All the misdemeanors have warrants.
State of Ohio versus Dolores Hill, case number CRA 26-150, CRB 26-151, A, B, and C.
This is one of Mr. Steyer's cases.
That's your honor. We'll talk about it. Fair approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Good report.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Again, any date except the 3rd and the 27th for Mr. Snyder.
The 20th,
Yes.
July 20th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I'll have Mr. Snyder.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recall Ella Smith, case number TRD 25385, CRD 2452.
Your Honor, I spoke with Shawnee. He completed services in April, so he completed successfully.
Okay. What about, you still have some community service and fines to pay?
Sir, I got out of there. I'm gonna start getting all that caught back up so I can pick it up and
Do you
come
have
up
anything
here.
you paid today on the fines?
No, I just got my house and everything caught up. I got up there and went through that treatment and got behind. I had a $971 house payment I had to catch up, so all my
Okay.
bills got shut off.
What's your work schedule?
I work on Monday through Thursday and sometimes Friday, but
Friday's better than?
yes, sir.
I'll make it August 14th, that's a Friday. Second Friday in August is your next in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good day,
State of Ohio versus Gregory Carlton, case number CRD 26334, set for arraignment.
All right, so this is set for an arraignment. You're Gregory Carlton.
Yes, sir.
Amber's watching.
Have you received a copy of the charge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The charge is domestic violence, Mr. Carlton. It alleges that June 1st of this year, in Fayette Township, by threat of force, you caused Amber Kern to believe you would cause imminent physical harm to her or a family member. That's a domestic violence charge, maximum penalty, 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Have you been here when I've explained rights of defendants?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
How do you plead to this charge?
So, not guilty?
Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir, if I qualify.
Do you work?
Well, I'm in the Iron Workers Union right now, so I guess I won't qualify for that.
Okay, well, if you're working, it probably won't, but if you could be in the union and not getting any work, are you getting work?
Well, I'm not right now. I'm supposed to start a job here soon.
Well, I have to work under the rules set by the Supreme Court of Ohio, and what they tell me I have to do is determine what your gross annual income is. So,
Okay.
you know what that is? What is your gross annual income?
Well, right now it's nothing, so,
Well, if you did you file an income tax return for 25?
yes, sir.
What did it show was your gross income?
35.
You have kids?
Yes, sir.
How many?
2.
Okay, well, you qualify then. I'll appoint Mr. Stratton.
Okay.
Enter a not guilty plea for you. State's position on bond.
Did you call?
Your Honor, the state is not opposed to an OR bond, and Mr. Carlton's spouse is here, Amber, and she has requested that we do a 90-day continuance. We've explained all that to her. This is an M4 domestic, and I think it's something that probably won't be repeated. And so we would be okay with, if there's no problems in the next 90 days, there's a time waiver, and if the costs are paid at the end of 90 days, we'd be okay with the dismissal of the charge. if he's willing to go along with that.
Yeah, he's okay with that. So we just have to make sure that next time we come, you pay the cost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna go out to September,
Yeah, I'm good.
September 25th. September 25th will be the next hearing. Was there costs involved?
Yes.
Okay, be dismissed then if there's no further problems and court costs are paid.
September 25th. We just have to pay costs that
10
day.
o'clock, September 25th.
How much would that be, Ron?
120, well, 150. Sign council fee.
Okay. 150. September 25th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Clinton Haas, case number CRB 26225.
Mr. Stratt's case, it's on the sentencing docket.
Yes.
Yeah, he's at our RS, Your Honor. Everything's on okay?
He's doing excellent for real. He's doing excellent.
Okay.
He just moved from our inpatient to our sober living. Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
This is the one.
Good report.
Bags of cans, like, don't carry cans, because
So I take he's in sober living now.
Correct. Yesterday, he was.
Yeah, good job. So we're working on getting that felony dismissed.
Yes.
What are we gonna do with the misdemeanor?
We've already
Go ahead.
taken it, yeah. We're on
Yes,
522.
and I did make a note of that, and it's set on as a sentence. Okay, let's just let it ride while you continue this treatment.
Yes, sir.
Want to do August?
Yes.
We can put it on the docket for August 7th.
That looks it.
Sentencing and preliminary.
State of Ohio recall Dora Atkins, case number TRC 265, Indian City.
I have not heard back from Dora, Your Honor. I asked for 7 days before a warrant's issued.
Is this, there she is, she's behind you.
Oh, there you are.
I've been here.
Have you been here?
Yes, I have.
I was
Okay.
called once before, I don't know what happened.
And I was probably out there, couldn't hear
Oh, okay.
nothing, so.
Well, all that matters is
So
you're
you
here.
can stay on the ward May. Yeah, I've been here since before 10.
Well, you weren't really called.
I can't hear nothing out there, that's probably what happened.
Why you gotta be in the courtroom?
Do you have it?
There was no.
Do you have it?
You know, I don't know why anybody would want to sit out there if they
I
could
have
sit in here
appointment
and
on the
watch
3rd.
this.
On the 3rd?
Yes, I do at 1:30, July 3rd.
Okay, so what are we doing on this case?
That's my appointment.
We had mental health assessment letter was needed. She doesn't have that. She has an appointment on the 3rd. And if we can set this for the 6th, she's going to have it, right?
Yeah, because I have appointment on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 1:30.
So July 6th
Yes, Your Honor.
will be the next hearing for pretrial, July 6th.
That's in July. July 6th.
State of Ohio versus Whitney Harvey, case number
Okay.
CRB 25762, TRC 252961. Your Honor, this is originally set for trial, but I understand there's been a possible resolution.
Okay. So on the trial docket today, Mr. Stratton.
That was as of, just a minute.
You say, children's services for that, are you completely done with that?
Yes. They closed, I have it on, they closed the case on June 1st.
June 1st, Mr. Field, is when they.
But it was in West Virginia. If that makes sense.
That was West Virginia, Mr. Hill, that wasn't here. You didn't have the case here, did you?
No.
Lawrence County is also. Let's see. This is as of yesterday morning. They're waiting for the drug screen to come back. She's living with her boyfriend's parents in Crawfordville.
No, I don't, I've never lived in Lawrence County. Besides 7 years ago, I had kids to have.
So there's, there's not been any
No.
contact there?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong person. I apologize.
Yes.
Okay.
Contact.
I don't care, that's fine.
Your Honor, Your Honor, we'll plead to the OBI. I understand the state's going to nolly the child endangerment charge. We'll also plead to the speed and the seatbelt.
Okay. Is that correct, Ms. Harvey?
Yes, that's correct.
You have the right to make a statement to the court if you want. Do you have anything you wish to say to the court?
No, not at this time.
What is there was a urine test, correct? What would that show?
THC metabolite, Your Honor.
She also tested below the per se for alcohol, it's .095 urine for alcohol, so there was some influence on that too, in addition to the THC.
Well, more like, so there was children in the vehicle?
There were.
And she's reportedly driving at 86 and 55. That's
Yes.
troubling. And Cynthia was on US 52. Any explanation for that?
No, I told Mr. Stratton, just my kids, we were leaving a Thanksgiving dinner over at his sister's in Ashland, and my kids were just throwing a fit, and I was not paying attention, to be honest. There's no real excuse for it.
Okay, do you have anything you want to say about it?
Next time I will be paying more attention to my speed. I just wasn't paying attention. There's no excuse really at all. Other than that, I was not paying attention to the speed.
Okay. I'll sentence her under the old statute since this arose under the old statute, but I still think it's worth more than the minimum fine, but I won't give, the minimum now is $565. I'm going to give you a $500 fine. Because of what you tested for, any circumstances, or you pay the court costs. 6-month license suspension that starts now. 20 days in jail suspended. 5 days of community service, 2 years of probation. She has to go to the driver intervention program. And I will say this, if they recommend additional counseling, I'm going to make it a part of probation. So you'll have to go to the driver intervention program. They'll assess you for whether you need additional treatment. If they order it or recommend it, I'm going to order it under these circumstances.
Yes, Your Honor.
So
She would like driving privileges, Your Honor.
she can have driving privileges for work, community service, and child care. Anything else?
Medical appointments.
Yeah, just appointments.
Okay. Medical appointments. I'd like to see her back maybe in 90 days, so let's make it September the 25th. Yeah, September 25th will be your first review hearing. 9 a.m.
Oh, she's due the 24th.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll move it back. Let's make it October then. October 26th, that's a Monday. October 26th. And
hospital one day.
Yeah. I don't even have to see kids.
25,762 is acknowledged by the state.
There's a fee, Your Honor, on the OBI case.
Yeah, and I'm going to give her a $100 fine on that because that's very unreasonable. 86 and 55.
And the seatbelt, Your Honor.
Seatbelt's a mandatory $30 fine.
He's going to give you a printout of all of this. He's going to print out the driving privileges over there too.
She'll need to see Mr. Major in probation. October 26th, that's her review date.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. That's hers.
Within me, you don't have to.
State of Ohio versus James McClaskey, case number TRC 19975.
You have all this done. How do you have all that?
Set for sentencing.
Nah, not a payment on it, but my car broke down.
Okay, he still has 3 days community service and fines to pay.
Yeah, I paid on my fine. I'm hoping to have all this taken care of in the next couple of months.
Did you pay something today?
Yesterday,
Online?
yeah.
What did you pay yesterday? How much did you pay? 50. You say it's a couple of months?
She did pay on the case with the U.S. a $50 payment.
Okay.
It was just received today, this morning.
We said a couple of months, Your Honor, so if we could set it out in a couple of months. Just a community service and
Well, I'm talking
payments.
to the woman down there in the community, right there with the community, so she's supposed to look at the paperwork, get my own days,
Yeah,
make sure.
but you gotta follow up with that and get that to Josh. Make sure Josh has that.
I'll set his next hearing for August the 10th
August 10th. August 10th.
for sentencing.
I'm gonna try to get this behind me. I like seeing you and all, but
Get it done, you don't have to come anymore.
that's what I'm working on, sir.
State of Ohio versus Deshaun Jeter, case number 26 CRA 380, 26 CRA 381. I'm not going to file, but I understand this is an agreed to.
Okay, it's going to the grand jury.
Yes.
Execute the judgment.
State of Ohio versus Bernina Russell. Case number TRD 252101 A and B.
On the sentencing dock.
Sentencing, no.
Well, that's what I've read it out.
I think you did. I gave it to Missy.
It's in the computer, it's a pre-trial, Your Honor.
Yeah. Well, I think she appeared, it was a traffic court case
They lost my folder and had to make a dummy folder.
that she failed to appear for. Yeah, she's already been sentenced in traffic court, and she had, what happened was, she was set for sentencing October 28th to 25, 4 o'clock. She didn't show up and got a warrant issued.
And last time she was here on the 5th, Your Honor, we could not locate the file, so, yeah,
Had to make a dummy file for me.
yeah.
Well, I've got a file.
But now, I guess the file's been located, so.
There's an entry, I don't have an entry in the computer, so she was sentenced.
Just, it was written on the ticket, it looks like.
Okay, well, it was never.
Never entered. Said, how do you want to proceed? It should have never been in traffic court to begin with, it was a jailable driving under suspension. It should have been in the criminal court.
Well, apparently there's a plea to it, it's already been made, so, I guess,
Stick with that.
Yeah.
It was a driving under suspension and muffler, bad muffler. Minor misdemeanor. Okay, so she is going to change or go back to the original plea that was made in traffic court, but never, looks like it was never journalized.
I'm so confused.
I'm confused a little bit too.
I'm so
So are we set for, are we set for sentencing, or?
Well, what appears to happen, she
There's
doesn't
two different
appear,
tickets,
it
though.
was set for arraignment August 26th of 25, and the charge was driving under suspension and loud muffler.
Okay,
And she did appear and entered, according to the note on the front and what I see written inside on the ticket, she must have entered a plea, but it never got journalized.
but you said there's two tickets.
And then a warrant got issued because she didn't appear. She
don't
got
know
arrested
what
on
it
the
is.
warrant and she posted a bond. She's got a bond up. So that's why it was put on the sentencing docket, because she had a bond up and it looked like she had already entered the plea, but it's never been journalized.
When I went
And
to
she was
jail, I
not
got
represented,
ordered
so
back
if you
in.
want to withdraw
I came
it,
to court for that.
have it set, it has, as a pretrial, we can do that.
So, Your Honor, apparently there might be a second ticket.
That should have been, so I went to jail on the warrant, and when I went to jail on the warrant, I got pulled over for driving. So I got a ticket
So there
again.
should be another,
But I already entered that one, I think that's what you're talking about, from traffic.
That other one, Your Honor, is TRD 26916, and she pled guilty on.
she was sentenced on that.
Oh, okay,
And it was just a no, no OL, so
all right. So,
it's already concluded.
you just want to conclude this today, the driver suspension?
I just don't want to go to jail.
Oh, he's not, he's not going to jail. Hopefully he won't. I think I know good
I
enough.
put everybody in jail in Orange County that either doesn't have a license or a suspended license. We have to take 2 of the townships and just put a big fence around them and put all the people out there in those 2
I'm
townships.
just, Your Honor, I'm
Which
just
I've
trying to
suggested
work.
that a few times. I think Sims Township would be perfect for that. There's not a lot of people out there.
She'll plead guilty to both charges.
Okay, you have a right to make a statement if you want to make a statement. Do you have anything you want to say? Okay. Did you learn anything from this?
Come
You
to
gotta
court
show
when
up.
you're supposed to, and
If you don't.
be careful driving.
If you don't show up, you gotta be really, really nervous. Because there's gonna be a warrant.
Right.
So,
It was just, it's the way I got treated once I got down there was the problem, but it's neither here nor there.
jail or what?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Well, if you wanna tell me about it, I'll listen. I don't know anything about that.
My daughter passed away 4 years ago, and she put a bracelet on my arm. And Sowards called them and told them I was being released. They still defaced me, took my everything. The man that I was in there with was in there for a felony, 2 of them, and did not get treated at all like that. Never got undressed or anything, so mine was just driving under suspension.
Okay, well, I mean, do you wanna make a complaint about it?
I already have.
To the sheriff?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's on the record here, too, so. All right, anything else? You have a right to make a statement to the court. Anything else you want to say?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, on the driving under suspension, I'm going to impose a $200 fine. Since you didn't come to court, you got to get more than you would if otherwise. Order you to pay the court costs. 10 days in jail, and I'll suspend all 10 days. You got to do 3 days community service, 18 hours. 2 years of level 5 probation, so you don't have to report except for a review hearing. But get it done, you don't even have to come to the review hearing. And that's going to be January the 15th. So you got plenty of time to get it all done. Get it done, you don't have to come to the hearing.
Okay.
Then, let's see, what else have you got?
Exhaust.
Exhaust, $10 fine. We'll need to see Mr. Major in probation, about your probation, then you're free to go.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Benjamin Shepherd, case number TRC 213595.
This is on sentencing, so.
Yes, sir.
Making payments, right?
Yes, sir.
You have a payment.
Yes, sir, I got 100.
Okay. See the clerk to make your payment, get this finished, you can quit coming to these, but, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Set your next hearing. You prefer Fridays, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, July 31st.
All righty, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Sentencing, 10 o'clock, July 31st. Court's adjourned.
We already called him. We said it Monday. Yeah, you're on the phone. We already reset it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the email.
Well, I'm going to assist, he's good to go.
Okay.
Ron?
Hey, Philip, do we have any blank entries here anywhere? We've got a folder that says blank entries, but we don't have any blank
Oh, you
entries.
guys do the driving.
Yeah, for Lou.